Does this even work?
Yeah, they're bubbles. They don't break, Nick.
These are the worst bubbles I've ever experienced in my life.
Are you gonna do something stupid at the beginning of every episode?
I'm Batman.
I'll take that as a yes. Hello everyone, Ancient here with Nick, and today we're watching Enigma. Last episode was... what was the last one? Torment of Tantalus.
Tantalus.
It was quite the tantalizing episode, yes. I recommend you go check that out. But for now... Enigma, the SG1 team rescues a group of highly developed survivors from the cataclysmic planet of Tolan to stop the legendary knowledge of the Tolan people from falling into the wrong hands. O'Neill and his team stake everything on the cross-universal rescue.
I just let him die.
Not these guys. These are not tree people, my friend. They are obviously volcano people. People of a volcano. They are Vulcans. Get it? Because, like, volcanologists.
Stop.
Yeah. Anyways, if there's an episode you think that we should watch that we've skipped over, please comment, and please give us a subscribe and a like, and let us know what you think. Let's start with Enigma.
The inner workings of my mind are an enigma. Is it just raining ash?
It is. That's what happens when your entire
Yeah, I understand that,
volcanoes.
Noah. What about the sulfuric?
No, it's snowing. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
If that's a normal volcano, because apparently every planet in the galaxy has the same shit Earth has. If this is a normal volcano, wouldn't the atmosphere just be filled with sulfur, so you wouldn't be able to breathe the atmosphere?
No. Just, you don't know what's happening yet.
I'm just saying, like...
Well, and also, volcanoes aren't an Earth thing. That's just a thing.
I understand, but I mean, like, every planet they've been to has resembled Earth quite a bit. I wonder why.
Well, yeah, because the Stargates were only placed on habitable planets similar to Earth.
Oh, that's fair. Time out. Their bodies are covered in ash, but their faces aren't. What?
They're just breathing really heavily.
So their entire face... There we go. Now that they discovered them, the ash is falling on their face.
At least they redeem themselves a little bit.
They don't.
But anyways, right after they get out of the gate... I'll just blow that one off, it's fine. Carter's like, whoa, none of this was happening when we sent the probe. It's just like, you couldn't hear it because you were bitching about volcanoes. But it's like the most voiced over, like just cringy voiceover of anything. Also, Carter knows everything, but all of a sudden she's not a volcanologist.
Dude, that was a crazy edible, bro.
What was I gonna say? Damn it, I was gonna say something important, you distracted me.
What's shaking, bacon?
I'll be back next year.
They're saving them. He said not to.
So I don't give a fuck about that.
Do not resuscitate bracelets, bro.
We don't really know.
I was gonna say, I feel like those people, if they're covered in ash, their lungs probably turn to stone by that point.
Again, what happened to the atmosphere? Wouldn't it be... I don't know.
Explain it.
Alien planet, Colonel. Dr. Fraser says they're all
Patience,
like they're going to live.
my Padawan.
Do or do not. There is no try. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Who are you? I've said enough. I'll say no more.
Alright. I like this guy.
You identify with him?
I wouldn't want to talk to random people either. Like, you guys just took me off my planet. Ship was coming to save me. Now I'm not gonna be with my people anymore. I said, don't help us.
Captain Carter, I want you to monitor
Man,
the
no one
situation
listens.
very closely. As soon as it's safe there, I want those people gone. Captain Carter, where's the doctor?
You should recognize
Why don't we
him.
just make it Samantha?
You may call me Irene.
He was in Atlantis.
He was.
He played the husband of
Weird.
Weird, yes.
Yeah.
And he also did something else, didn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I would be very pleased to have
But yeah, Stargate recycles a lot of actors.
I
And he is one of them. They're just like, Tolans are old. No one will remember that.
Sir?
And they just use them for Weir's husband. Which, I feel like that was a stretch for them to do. So a lot of the time they just reuse like filler characters, but he comes back a few times as the Tolan guy.
Who really cares? Alright.
I care.
This show is low budget, as you said.
Yeah. Well, right now it is.
And I'm glad to be alive.
You saw Atlantis. That wasn't really all that low
Atlantis
budget.
was good.
Yeah.
Thank you. And please tell your friends.
Now, to put it into perspective, Atlantis starts at around like season 7 or 8 of Stargate SG1, I think. So
You know, back on Tolan,
that, like, we're working up towards that budget from here right now. So the more you watch, the higher budget they're going to have, the better it's going to get. In my opinion, exponentially gets better. But it starts really low.
I have no idea what they're talking
and all
about.
superstition. There was a time before reason and science when my ancestors...
He's explaining basically the Tolan equivalent of angels, and when he saw Carter and was dying, he thought Carter was an angel.
Appears at the moment of death.
Some of us do.
They take you to the mystical space wizard.
And when I saw you, well, you seemed to fit the description.
Ooh!
And then I learned, Captain Jackson, that you're also a brilliant scientist. I'm afraid I asked for
Nice.
What's his name is
curiosity.
trying to slide into those DMs.
Anything to share?
I don't know his name.
Can you tell me something about
Nareem, that's his name.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nazim? I bet you don't make some
Oh,
Cloud
what is
District
that?
very often. Dude, you just missed a perfectly good Skyrim joke.
9,
I thought she was outside.
7, 6, 5.
What the heck?
Our space program is relatively new.
That is the pure look of disappointment.
If they don't want to be here,
He's just like, these people are so primitive.
you know, General, we have done.
Which is interesting, because up until this point, other than, I guess, the Nox, they've met so many cultures that have been just so far below them, which we've skipped most of those episodes. Actually, all of those episodes.
So these people could relatively rival, not necessarily the ancients, but something similar to, like, the scavenger people from Atlantis, so to say.
Scavenger?
The nomads, they live on their ships.
Kind of, yeah.
It's where Ronan got his gun.
Yeah. No, the Tolans are... Picture them equivalent to the Nox. Just, they don't... Like, they're equivalent in terms of technology, but not like...
Oh, yes. Self-determination is a concept.
With,
I thought the Nox were more mystic.
they are, but you saw their giant floating city. They have technology. But the Tolan are
I thought it was
definitely...
just magic.
No, the Tolan are above the Gould.
Okay.
As much for your safety as for ours.
So they're not as close to the ancients.
No, they're similar to the Asgard technology.
Okay. Asgard. I didn't even think about the Asgard.
Yeah. Also, I love their classic silver suits.
It may sound ridiculous, but I have no idea what to do with these items. Oh, well, our
He doesn't know what a blanket is.
automatically to our body temperature. They don't. Come with
They speak English,
It's okay. I'll show
but he
you
doesn't know what a blanket is.
things to take a look at.
Didn't he just say suit keeps him warm, like regulates body temperature?
I don't know, his beds or something. I don't know.
No, I've given up on this show. There's so many things where I'm like, okay, I guess that's just gonna happen.
They stopped doing that later on.
It's a cat.
It is a cat. It's Kitty.
Never thought I'd see him live again.
I'm Schrodinger.
Schrodinger?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit.
Right.
What a good name for a cat.
His name, that is. Schrodinger's cat.
Oh,
He's from a different planet. Why would he understand that
Right.
joke?
He was an Earth physicist by the name of...
It's like doing good, and then nope, there's the
Put a
inconsistency.
cat in a box.
Doggo. So they escaped. Do you think Nareem took the cat with him?
I mean, yeah, he seemed astonished that there was a living animal, so I could definitely see him taking the cat. Oh, I guess he didn't.
Convenient.
So they changed into fancy uniform before discussing this.
In the meantime, we should get this show on the road.
Dressed to impress.
These people are even more primitive than you.
Oh, dang.
Oof. Omok's firing some shots there.
So do they thrive
Tell me
on?
why Omak is so,
Do they thrive on, like, cataclysmic kinds of planets? Or, like, what?
system was called Sarita. When we began to explore space,
People are
They're talking.
You know what? Now I gotta rewind it because you're talking over. What, they're
Yeah,
they're
you've
explaining
been
it
doing
right
that
now.
the whole episode. I don't know what's going on.
We've managed to augment the surveillance video from the multi-purpose room in some of the corridors with computer enhancement. You're not gonna believe this.
Does this guy have a name? He's so important.
I'm so glad you asked. He does not have a name yet, but his name is Walter, and he is perhaps the most important person in all of
Only
Stargate.
from the perspective of our
He
limited
does
scope.
so much.
He does.
Video of them passing through an elevator door and a wall on ground level.
But he seems like such a low rank. I don't know what that means. I feel like it's not a whole lot.
Mayborn.
What a butthole.
Colonel Mayburn, sir. NID.
Intelligence? What happened to Kennedy?
Promoted. I took his place.
Promoted. Talk about failing upwards.
You're out of your league here, gentlemen. We're playing in my ballpark now. And I have the full authority.
I don't know. Hammond has more things on his chest.
Mayborn
I have
told me-
no idea how the Air Force does ranks.
Okay, but if the president,
Hey, I can tell the president what to do. Alright? I just give him a phone call like, yo, my man.
what's up? That's what Hammond's red phone does. Atta boy, Hammond.
Dude, I love Hammond. I'm so
Right.
sad when he leaves.
Hammond of Texas.
You're a good man.
Well, he's here. He's there till like season 8, I think.
you are anything but primitive, Samantha. What your mind doesn't know, your heart fills in.
He's really trying to slide into the
Yeah,
DMs.
yeah.
What about Weir? It's a very blue door if you're trying to keep your facility kind of incognito, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. Why is it blue?
I'm about a hair away from not caring. However,
I still care a little bit, but I'm like really close to not caring.
Just a hair.
O'Neill goes places, man. He gets pretty high up there.
Do you have a new place?
Omok's such an asshole.
Well, no. But we have nothing else to say. Well, okay, I do know.
Well, I mean, he sees them as like cavemen, basically.
Well then,
Primitive.
why do you
Yeah.
speak of it?
He's probably questioning what is the point in talking to you.
Probably, yeah.
This is another trick to gain access to our technology.
no, it isn't. Listen, there was
He's
a
so
planet
paranoid. It's like, you just want our technology.
more advanced.
That's not a problem.
Please, dude.
Right.
Psh, bitch, please.
Oh, but I have to go with you.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Hey, Nick, why don't they have transporters in Star Wars?
Give me your hand.
What?
I don't know.
Do you wish to come or not?
It's Daniel. Hell
What's this
yeah.
creepy music? Did you ever play Pokemon Gale XD on the GameCube?
Are you talking about Lavender Town?
No.
Lavender Town was
No.
the best.
It is kind of like that, but no, it sounds exactly like with that wind chime thing, like the I don't know, this like weird mad scientist dude, and it was like I don't remember.
I never
weird.
played Pokemon on the GameCube, only handhelds.
The coordinates.
I am shocked that the U.S. government, the Stargate program, did not immediately take their suits when they were unconscious
Yeah. Well,
and put them in like
yeah.
what are those called? Gowns? No, not gurney. Gurney's the little.
I'm pretty sure Carter even mentions that they had those things on them, and they're on like any computer, anything that she's ever seen. So it's not like they just were like, I don't know what this is. Probably nothing.
Listen, I'm no astronomer, but won't that take thousands of years to reach the Nox world?
Why would it?
Well, that's just a laser, right? I mean, light takes a long time to travel that far.
This isn't light, bro.
The distance between these 2 points seems far until you do this.
Okay, I remember this from college physics. One of our scientists, Einstein, explained this the same way. You were talking about actually folding space.
No.
No.
Don't understand.
No, I guess not. I just hope the Nox do.
But the Nox are like... They're druids, basically. I didn't see any technology that they had.
They're giant floating city. What are you talking about?
I thought that shit was magic. Everything they did looked like magic, not technology.
They had technology, but their minds were also like ascended. I feel like enlightened.
See, I don't remember any
But
technology.
no,
from that
they
episode.
at the end they show their giant city.
Yeah, but I thought that was just their like invisibility power.
It was invisible, but they made it not invisible to be like, hey, look, SG1, we're fine. Don't worry about
Yeah,
us.
but I thought
We're
that
not
was
primitive.
magic because they did that with the animal, or the giant bug. They were like, whoa.
That's their technology.
Is it really?
Yes.
I thought it was fucking magic. They
Why is
made
it so hard for you to grasp?
Because I thought it was magic. That entire episode was magical, not technological.
I mean, yeah, but any
I thought they were
technology,
fucking wizards, dude.
any technology above your ability to perceive it is going to look like magic. That's why the Goa'uld can get away with looking like gods, because the primitive races that they enslave don't understand the technology, so they're like, oh, it's magic.
What is it?
I guess that's fair, but with the Goa'uld, you can tell that they're using devices. The Nox weren't using anything.
I mean, I
they were
guess-
just fucking waving their
Yeah,
hands.
there wasn't really anything to show it, but
They were doing this and healing people.
How does it work?
It's
I
like a
don't know what to
ritual.
tell you. But they are technologically advanced, and they have a giant city full of technology that you see at the end of it.
But you didn't see the city. You just
Yes,
saw
you
a
did.
floating city.
You saw a floating city.
You don't know the properties of that world. It could have
my
just
God.
been a floating city. I'm just saying.
I know that the Nox are advanced. Because they are.
Is there another episode about it?
I mean, yes.
Does it explain it?
But they explain it in that episode saying, look guys, we can take care of ourselves.
That doesn't show anything.
They have advanced technology.
Or do you know for sure?
Yes!
No, all you see is a floating city. Like, okay, yeah, they have a city. I get that.
We're-
But the
duh.
dang, they're gonna fuck.
We have a custom too.
They're gonna get into it.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Sorry. You gotta do some stuff in here. Actually, I need your help.
Whoops.
You should go.
I think most of their stuff is based on magic. Just saying.
Get trouble.
Okay. Is it magic that the Tollan can walk through walls?
No, because they're using devices. You can
Sure,
obviously
Nox
tell
have devices.
they weren't doing. They were waving their hands and shit was happening. They were covered in leaves.
We're not watching Nox right now, okay?
I'm just saying. Like, sure, okay, I can see I can see the city. Like, obviously a city's gonna have technology,
Oh.
and with their powers, I'm sure it's very advanced. I just feel like it's based off of, like, magic.
You probably. You know what? Maybe they just ran out of budget because they spent too much money on all the leaves, and they couldn't get a device.
You know what?
So they're like, you know what? Just do some weird hand thing.
You know what? If I just go into the woods and just covered in leaves and start waving my hands and shit's happening, you aren't gonna call that magic?
I'll call you an idiot.
You're right. It's just a poltergeist.
The mainframe's having a nervous breakdown.
Tolan's probably like, yeah,
Attaboy, Walter.
primitive technology here. Just push a button. The mystical wizards. The Nox. Hi. How you doing?
I don't see many leaves here, okay?
Hello.
Hello.
That was funny.
That was awesome.
All personnel in the gate room. I have a presidential order to take the aliens with me. Do not let them pass. Use force if necessary.
What's up, guys?
You racists learn nothing.
You're kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, not a boy.
The Tollans are most welcome to join the Nox.
Amok's just like, you look primitive.
Marine was right about you.
He's gonna bring Schrodinger. No, do not take the cat.
First cat to go through the Stargate.
Take one more step. I'll be forced to have them open fire.
Dude, please, the Nox is just gonna wave her hands and she's gonna kill everybody. Again, tell me that's not magical.
Maybe they have mental implant technology. I don't know.
It's fucking magic, bro.
Okay, either way,
Fire!
they're advanced. Whether it's magic
No,
or technology,
I never was
they're
arguing
advanced
that.
and they can defend themselves.
I wasn't arguing that.
Okay.
I was saying it's magic rather than, like, technology.
Okay.
It's based on magic and not technology is what I was trying to say.
They never really say specifically.
It shows you that. Comment below. Do you think the Nox are advanced because of their magic or technology?
All I'm saying is if you don't understand a technology and
No,
you
we're gonna
witness
leave
it,
this to the
you'll think it's magic.
You know what?
can't
If somebody
perceive
if
it.
somebody bothers to comment, we're gonna find out what they
Okay,
think. Okay.
okay. Put it to a poll.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey O'Neill.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
just told us. The very young do not always do as they told.
Hey, that's from the Nox.
Hey.
That's kind of a bummer. That episode didn't go through. Otherwise,
Oh my
this would
gosh,
make
I
so much
know.
more sense.
I know. Well, I mean, anyone watching this has probably already seen it.
That's fair. I'm just saying, like, from our viewpoint. Stupid computer. Corrupting the file.
Alright, so, thoughts on Enigma?
The guy was kind of a dick.
Yeah, Amok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's basically it.
yeah. Nothing, no other takeaways?
They broke Daniel's mind. He's like, but
But
But-
Branch,
Hey, idiot. This point touches this point. What does that mean? Folding space? No.
No. It was so disappointing. Omak was like, "All right, I'm gonna.
You might.
Let's
You
see
might
if
get
you understand. I'm gonna throw you a bone. I've been a dick. I get it. I'll cut you some slack. Do you understand this? No. Okay.
That
All
was
right,
the
I was
equivalent
right.
of an adult trying to explain someone like something to someone in kindergarten. He's like,
Yeah.
branch. Yes.
Well, I mean, that's probably how they see the human race. To be fair.
Probably. They're too advanced for blankets.
You're right. Blankets are overrated for the
I mean,
terms.
let's be real here. Their planet looked pretty warm.
Yeah. Did you like it? What? How? Where do we rate Enigma?
That one was probably the best one so far.
Really?
Yeah, because it didn't make me want to punch a wall because they based their survival off of a random strike of lightning. That didn't happen this episode.
That happened in one episode.
I know. I was very upset about it.
What about the? Where does it hold up against the Nox and Thor's hammer?
Thor's hammer's bad.
Yeah.
The Nox wasn't bad.
Okay.
It was just okay. I'm still mad at the fact of let's hide behind rocks. If the staff weapon that can shoot a bunch of
That's very true.
it can shoot pretty quickly, can blow up rocks.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he just aiming at the rocks if he knew he could destroy them before fucking?
So basically, this is your favorite episode so far because there weren't any inconsistencies.
I was kind of inconsistent, but like not as bad.
What was inconsistent?
God, what were we talking about? I guess this one wasn't super inconsistent. I was mad about the ash at the beginning.
Yeah, I guess that, but I mean,
Okay, if their entire body has a blanket of ash on them, but their faces are perfectly fine, what? Come on.
yeah. I mean, there was one that he had to like kinda, and then O'Neill literally just blew it off, like a little bit off or something.
Yeah, but as soon as they got there, it started covering their faces. Yet their bodies were already blanketed. That was the point that annoyed me. It's like,
Yeah.
have them start out with ash on their face like the body then.
Yeah.
Don't just sprinkle it as the show starts.
You just see like a hand on the top of the screen. Oh! Next week is Solitudes. We're going from really hot to really cold. That's all I'll say. And
Is it
O'Neill and Carter
Solitude?
get a bit frisky. Oh. But on next week, we're going to watch Solitude, so please like, comment, subscribe, and look out for that. And until then, please vote on our poll for, or I mean, not really, but just comment below. What was it?
Are the Nox
Magic versus technology.
how are the Nox advanced? Is it mystical or technological?
Or they just fucking Ewoks.
The druids. It's pretty obvious, I think.
Was that
Make shit happen.
Moonblade? Until the next video, good luck, have fun, and we'll see you guys next time.
Good luck, have fun. What is this, League? Get out of here!
What did I say at the end?
Oh, really? Have I never noticed that?